total assets to debt ratio. What do you mean by total assets to debt ratio? Total assets upon debt means simply we can say it shows the relationship between total assets and long term debts of the company, of the enterprise. Clear? It helps in measure the safety margin which is available to the lenders of long term borrowings, long term debts. If this ratio is increased, the ideal current ratio is 1:1. Clear? Now, if it is 1:1, means total assets are equal to long-term debts. Long-term debts means secured. They can get their money back by selling the assets of the company. तो सेफ्टी है उनको, जितने उनके डेब्ट्स है उतने ही एसेट्स है 1:1. इट मीन्स मार्जिन सेफ्टी टू लेंडर्स. और अगर इससे कम है तो उनके लिए डेंजर जोन आ जाता है. क्लियर? Now, what is the formula for calculating total assets to debt ratio? Total assets upon debt means long term debts. जब हम सिर्फ debts की बात करेंगे तो it indicates only long term debts. You can write here long term debts. And ideal current ratio I have told you, that is also known as pure ratio. Now again I want to tell you how can we calculate total assets or how can we calculate debts. Total assets, in case of total assets are always equal to total liabilities. अगर क्वेश्चन में liabilities given है और assets given नहीं है total, it means they are equal to total assets. बैलेंस शीट की थी, balance of asset side is equal to balance of liability side. Total assets are equal to total liabilities. Clear? Next is how can we calculate total assets? With the help of assets approach. जब हम सिर्फ assets को लेंगे that is known as assets approach. तो ये कैसे हो जाएगा हमारा current assets plus non current assets. Clear? And if we are considering about liabilities approach, liability side से calculate करेंगे तो हम कैसे लेंगे? शेयर होल्डर्स फंड, टोटल एसेट्स ही कैलकुलेट कर रहे हैं. शेयर होल्डर्स फंड प्लस नॉन करंट एसेट, नॉन करंट लाइबिलिटीज प्लस करंट लाइबिलिटीज. Clear? Total assets we can find out with the help of these formulas. Money received against share warrant, again I didn't write it because that is not in our syllabus. Shareholders fund can also be further classified in share capital, reserve and surplus, and money received as share warrant. Clear? Non-current liabilities may further classified in debentures, long-term borrowings, long-term provisions, deferred tax liabilities, etc. Clear? And in case of share capital, when we are including shareholders fund is equal to share capital plus reserve and surplus plus money received against share warrant. Now, what is included in share capital? Share capital includes equity share capital and preference share capital. Long-term debts we have already discussed in previous topic. Long-term debts can be calculated with the help of non-current liabilities only, or we can calculate it total liabilities minus current liabilities minus shareholders fund, or total debts upon current liabilities. They are the same. Now we will do practical problem related to this, and the question is on your screen. The formula for calculating total assets to debt ratio is equal to total assets upon debt. Debt means long term borrowings. Clear? Now how can we calculate total assets? Total assets are equal to investment, which is given in the question, land, trade receivables, they are equal to investment is given 2,10,000, land is given 8,50,000, trade receivables are given 2,75,000, and cash equivalents are also given. Cash and cash equivalents, they are 1,50,000. The total will be, what is the amount of total? The total will be 14,85,000. 14,85,000. These are the total assets. Now debts, how can we calculate debts? Debts are equal to capital employed, which is given in the question, capital employed minus equity. And how can we calculate equity? First of all, I am writing this formula. Capital employed is 25 lakh and equity we have to calculate. How can we calculate equity? Equity includes equity share capital, capital reserve, and after that surplus of profit and loss. It is given equity share capital is 14,30,000, capital reserve is 2,75,000, and surplus is 1,50,000. Total will be, what is the amount of total? $18,55,000. So we have calculated equity here. This amount we have to keep here, 18,55,000. Now debts are equal to, minus करने हम इसको, debts are equal to 6,45,000. Now we are putting these amounts in the formula. These amounts. Total assets to debt ratio is, total assets is 14,85,000 and total debts are 6,45,000. We have to calculate it. It will be near about 2, 6 to the 12. So the ratio will be 2.30 ratio 1. And ideal current ratio is 1:1. It means company has enough assets than the amount payable as a long-term borrowings. It means the company may have raised excess fund that is not needed. Excess में लेके पड़ा हुआ सामान. So they can maintain their ratio is, that is 1:5. Thank you.